Hi everybody, welcome to the Waldock Way. I'm Jessica. Today's video is going to be a quick look inside Evan-Moor's brand new workbook, Top Student, Activities to Keep You at the Top of Your Class. I have grade 3 here, but it is available in pre-K through 6th grade. The Top Student activities provide practice of the most important skills for each grade level, as well as opportunities for critical thinking and creativity. Colorful and creative practice pages and hands-on activities provide engaging practice to keep children motivated and to learn. As you can see here, the pages are very colorful and it is about 330 pages, so it is by no means a thin book. The very first section is grammar and punctuation. Some of the things that are included in this particular book are capitalize words and titles, abbreviate people's titles with periods, adjectives, comparative adjectives, superlative adjectives, verbs, is the word correct, pronouns, subordinate conjunctions, complex sentences, higher order thinking, assemble a sentence, which sign is correct. The next section is spelling and vocabulary. Some of the things included there are spelling with suffixes, using word roots to figure out a meaning, synonyms, homophone riddles and homographs, real life connections to words and words in the real life, feelings vocabulary, and my communication vocabulary. The next section is reading. Some of those things that are included are main idea and details, nonfiction, compare and contrast fiction, use visual information, nonfiction, make inferences, nonfiction, text features fiction, so you can see that it has a good selection of nonfiction and fiction for your children. They'll be reading a little bit of both. And then back here, we're going to make a Venus flytrap art project. So they have to read it and do it. But back here, they're learning more about it first. The next section is writing. And some of the things included in that one are writing a topic sentence, writing important details, using joining words to write smooth paragraphs, using strong verbs, writing a personal narrative and writing your opinion, text-based writing opinion, write similes, and write metaphors. The next section we have here is math. Actually, I'm going to go back really quick because I just realized here's one of those mindful moments. There's throughout the whole book, there's more than just this one, but you can see here that they have a QR code, so you can scan that for the audio, and here is the words that will be in the audio, and then this particular one is using some of these things to practice. So you're trying to use all of your senses. Okay, moving on to math. Some of the things included in math are a field trip, which is adding within 1,000, and a road trip, which is subtracting within 1,000. You can see here at the top, it tells you the skill that they'll be doing on each page. Looking at shapes and sets, writing a fraction to name the shaded part, fractions on a number line, number patterns, banana splits, which is calculating with money. And I love that that skill is up there, because if they're having trouble with it, you know that that's something you can go and seek more information on. You'll know exactly what skill it is to seek out. Bella's areas, recess activities, party preparation, clothesline fractions, reverse word problems, picture patterns. And I'm going to stop there, but I just want to show you guys because it is probably the largest section because there is so much. That is the amount of math pages, if it will focus in. Anyway, that is the largest section, and there is plenty there. The next section is computer science. Some of those topics are what are algorithms and following algorithms. Find the mistake in the pattern and patterns in code. Code game and test the algorithm. How would a robot respond? The next section we have is science. And we have things like electric and magnetic forces, how we can use magnets, animal traits, living things get their traits from their parents, adapting to survive in a desert, species and habitats, weather report, the sun controls climate on the earth, tools to help with weather hazards, and then we have a weather experiment and weather and habitats. The next section we have is STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. And these are set up very similar to their STEM challenge workbooks, which I love the way those are set up. So I'm excited about this. So you get a STEM challenge and then you read the background on it. Every challenge that they give you has a real life applicable background thing. So you would read here about maybe one of the reasons you would actually need an egg carrier. You learn the laws of motion so that you are learning, some background information again about your egg carrier. They give you your challenge, your testable goal, suggested materials, and then here you're reminded of your design process. And then you also get 2 more pages. Here you have your design process, and then here you have a results and evaluation. So after you've designed it, you can do your results and then revise, recreate, retest, and evaluate again. And all of the STEM challenges are set up in that same fashion. The next section is social studies. It includes things like being a good world citizen, kinds of government, learning about different countries, national anthems, creating your own country, foods around the world, changing geography to survive, the history of paper, and celebrations around the world. Here you can see there's another example of one of their mindful moments. Next up we have social and emotional learning. Topics such as what makes me a good friend, son, daughter, student, brother, etc. Empathize with characters, babies showing their emotion, creative compliments, working with others and drawing yourself, and then being interviewed and what is the responsible thing to do. In the very back you can see here we have the answer key. These pages are perforated, so you could pull the answer key out very easily before you gave it to your student or child. Here is that page of reward stickers that it spoke about. And then here is the poster. And in this book, this poster is flags around the world. So it's got different pictures of flags from around the world. So that is a look inside Evan-Moor's new Top Student. Again, this was grade 3. You can head over to their website and get a little bit of a look inside of other grades, depending on what grade your child or student is in.